everybody, and welcome to yet another wonderful session on your favorite YouTube channel Bhanzu. And today we are here with yet another amazing session in our series called Math Quest. So as you all know, so this is going to be the bridge course number 2. We've already done bridge course 1 where we've covered a few topics that you have already studied in your grade 7, but you will again use them in your grade 8, right? So today is a part 2 video of that where we will be talking about comparing quantities and algebraic expressions. Two of the major topics, major chapters that hold a lot of weightage in your exams as well, right? So under comparing quantities, you've already learned about ratio, proportion, percentages, simple interest and all of that, right? Simple interest is something that I've already covered in part 1. So I'll be concentrating on ratio, percentage and ratio, proportion, percentage and unitary method and all of that in today's class. And along with that, we'll be doing a quick recap of the entire chapter, algebraic expressions. Because in grade 8, we're going to do a higher version of algebraic expressions where we will be talking about identities and also use them for factorization. Two of my very favorite chapters. So let us get started, but before that, please do not forget to like this video, share this video with every student of grade 8, 7th going to grade 8. Also subscribe to the channel right now, hit the bell icon because whenever we are live, whenever any of our interesting videos are live, you will be notified first. And Math Quest is not just the only series happening on our YouTube channel. There's so many amazing videos going on. Check out our YT shorts for 365 days of maths, where we will be posting one YT short every day talking about how maths is just all around us in this world, right? So let us get started with the first topic, which is percentage. So under comparing quantities, the major chunk of the topics or major chunk of marks come under the under this topic of percentage. Now let me tell you a very interesting fact. Percentage is also a fraction. Now, why am I saying that? What is a fraction? Anything in the form of P by Q is a fraction. है ना? Anything in the form of P by Q is a fraction. But why did I say that percentage is also a fraction? It's actually a special kind of a fraction, I should say. Why? Because in percentage, it is a fraction, of course, but the denominator is always 100. Numerator can be literally anything, but the denominator is always 100. Let me quickly go through the live chats of you guys. And if you have any doubt, do let me know. 1 minute. Okay, guys, just give me just a minute. I'm coming back. There's this thing related to the all right. Okay, let us check. I guess there was some glitch related to the audio, is it? Okay, let us just check if everything's going great. Okay guys, can I get a quick yo in the chat box? Is everything perfectly working? Fine now? Are you guys able to hear me? Alright, it is done. Okay, so coming back to our concepts, where are we? Yeah, percentages, right? So percentage is also a fraction, but the denominator is always 100. The numerator can literally be any number possible, right? So it is the ratio of a number to 100. So that's how we write A by 100, a ratio of a number to 100. So A by 100. And what is the symbol that we use? This is a symbol. It's a very interesting and a scary symbol also. Why? Because we use that in marks, right? Everybody's like, I got 98% in maths. So without actually knowing the concept of percentages when we were young, we still knew about marks in percentage. Everybody kept asking you, how much percent did you get in your grade 8? How much percent did you get in your grade 5th? People still asked you that, right? So percentages are really used anywhere and everywhere. Now, we are going to see about how we would be converting a fraction to a percentage, how we would be converting a ratio to a percentage, a decimal to a percentage, and so on. Now for example, if I have 8 by 50, now I have to convert a fraction to a percentage. Now what will I do? What is the definition of a fraction, guys? What is the definition of a fraction? We know that the denominator always has to be 100, है ना? So now how am I supposed to make my 50 100? How is that mathematically possible? Only possible when I multiply the denominator with 2, है ना? Right? 10th basic sister, please. Chinto, I will definitely come up with 9th and 10th grade also. We are working around the curriculum for the same. Don't worry, 9th and 10th classes are also coming up. But yeah, for now, if you have any siblings who are in grade 8, grade 7, grade 6, do share them this video and ask them to subscribe to the channel. Okay? But we'll definitely come up with grades 9th and grade 10th. Promise. Alright? Okay. So now I have multiplied with 2 in the denominator and I made my 50 100. That's how it's mathematically possible. Hai na? So I'll multiply my numerator also with 100. Because in math, there's one rule. Whatever operation you're performing. Now when I say operation, it's not the biological operation. It's addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We have 4 basic operations in mathematics. Hai na? So whatever operation I'm performing in the denominator, I have to do the same thing in the numerator. When I talk about left hand side and right hand side, whatever operation I'll perform on my right hand side, I'll have to use the same thing on my left hand side also. Hai na? That's what we have learned in simple equations in grade 7. Now coming back to percentages here. So I have managed to make my denominator 100. So half my job is done here. Now what about the numerator? Since I've multiplied with 2 in the denominator, I'll multiply with 2 in the numerator also and it will become 16. So what is 16 by 100? It is nothing but 16%. Anything by 100 is nothing but percentage. है ना? 16 is to 100 is 16%. Now we have seen how to convert a fraction to a percentage, right? Now this is one way. Now if your doubt is, ma'am, what if I cannot make the denominator 100? What do we do then? For example, if you have 8 by let's take 15. Okay, 8 by 15. Now here I cannot multiply with any number to make the denominator into 100. So what do we do in such cases? We multiply the fraction by 100%. That's it. That's all we do. We multiply the fraction by 100 and then we cancel out, we simplify and get to the answer. So whenever you have a fraction, how do you convert that into a percentage? You multiply it with, you multiply that with 100%. Hai na? That's it. Now guys, I can see my voice is echoing a little. So let me quickly check the mic options here. I am not aware. 1 minute. All right. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. Alright, I hope the problem is okay, cool. Okay, I hope the problem is solved right now. So let us move forward and talk about how we were actually using percentages in our daily life. Now, for example, if I had to bake a bread, okay, one of my favorite things to do is baking when I am, all not stressed out and then very chill and during a weekend or a Sunday. The one thing I love doing is baking, right? And baking, cooking, everything involves so much mathematics, right? You need to get the right proportion. You need to know how much flour you have to use, how much sugar you have to use, how much butter you have to use. Otherwise, your sponge cake can turn into a rock cake. Yeah. Now, talking about baking a bread. Now, I need 3/5 of sugar and 2/5 of maida. Alright? Or is it the same when I say 60% of sugar and 40% of maida? What do you think? Is it the same? Can I say that both of them are same? Now, if I say give me 3/5 of sugar for the bread, or if I say give me 60% of sugar, do they actually mean the same? Alright, 1 minute. Okay. I hope now it's fine. Okay. I hope now you guys are able to hear me clearly. Alright, let me. Okay. Is it fine now? Okay, guys, just give me a minute.
Okay. Hello. All right. Okay. Coming back. So let's see if they actually represent the same number or not. Right? So 3/5 of sugar is 60% of sugar. What is it? Now let's see how to convert a fraction to. We have already seen how to convert a fraction to a percentage, right? Now let's see how can we convert a decimal to a percentage. Now we have 0.85. Now we have already started when we were chutkus, we have already started how to convert a decimal to a fraction. In grade 6 we have started how to convert a decimal back to a fraction, right? So if I have my 0.85, I can write it as 85 by 100. Why did I do that? Because after the decimal, as you can see, there are 2 digits after the decimal point. So what is...
Okay. Alright. Okay. Hello. Okay. Alright. I hope now it's fine. Okay.
I hope now it is fine. Alright. Right now guys, the audio is working
Fine now. Can somebody quickly? Hello. Echo sound. I know, Amit. I was just checking that. I hope now it is fine. And the audio is fine. Okay. Hello. Yeah, I guess it's working fine right now. Henna? Okay. Hi, Kuhu. Alright. After so many voice glitches, let's get started again. So I'm going to quickly brush through this all over again. So guys, now we are going to convert a decimal back to a fraction, back to a percentage. So now 0.85. I can write 0.85 as 85 by 100. Why did I write it as 85 by 100? Because there are 2 digits after the decimal point here. So that's why I have put 100 here with 2 zeros, right? So now the denominator is already 100. Do we have to do anything to convert into a percentage? No. So directly you can write it as 85%. Now for example, if you had 0.856. Now what are we supposed to do here? Now first of all, convert your decimals to fraction. So you'll have 856 divided by 1000. Why 1000? Because there are 3 digits after the decimal point. So that's why 1000. But now we somehow only need 100 in the denominator. That's when we can convert that into convert a fraction to a percentage. So there are 2 ways to go about it. You multiply the fraction. 856 by 1000 is actually a fraction to us, right? So if I just multiply this fraction with 100, I would get my answer. 2 zeros cancel here, 2 zeros cancel here. So I'll be left with 856 divided by 10, which is equal to 85.6 percentage. Ta-da! We got a decimal. First we converted a decimal to a fraction. Then we multiplied the fraction with 100 and converted that to a percentage. Now how do we convert a fraction to a percentage? Can somebody quickly tell me in the live chat? Come on guys, hurry up, hurry up. Quick, quick, quick. How do I convert a fraction to a percentage?
1 minute. I am extremely sorry if you weren't able to do. Chalo. Can somebody tell me? How do I convert a fraction to a percentage? Because we have already seen how to convert a decimal to a percentage. We first converted decimal to a fraction, multiplied the fraction with 100 and converted that to a percentage. Now, how do we convert a fraction to a percentage? Chintu, I don't think there is any echo right now, bacha. Now everything's just perfect. Okay? Yeah. So when I take a fraction 12 by 25, so I can either multiply the numerator and denominator with 4. Why? Because I can easily make the denominator as 100. 25 multiplied with 4 is 100. And then you will have 48 in the numerator. So it will directly be 48%. This is one way to go about it. This is method number 1. What is method number 2? Whatever fraction you have, you just have to multiply the fraction with 100%. So 25 into 1, 25 into 4, you're still ending up getting your 48%. So what do you do to convert a fraction to a percentage? You multiply it with 100, right? Now, in the next session, 1 minute. Oh yeah, we still have this. That's why I was wondering where did all my... Oh, all right. Now, let's talk about ratios, converting a ratio to a percentage. Now, what do? Same story. Convert a ratio to a fraction, multiply it with 100, and that's it. You are good to go. All you have to do is take a ratio, convert that into a fraction. 9:4 can be written as 9 by 4. So it's a fraction for us. Yeah, it's an improper fraction. So what do? We multiply it with 100%. That is one method. What is the second method to go about? 9 by 4. Now you know that here the denominator is 4. So you'll have to multiply by 25 so that the denominator turns 100. So you'll multiply the numerator also with 25. Now if you're clearly looking at it in here also, in method number 1 also, at the end you are multiplying 9 with 25. In method number 2 also at the end you're just multiplying your 9 with 25, right? So what is that we have here? 4 and 5. 9 5s are 45. 4 carry it. And 18 plus 4, 22. Understood? So this is what we will be doing. Now you must be wondering, ma'am, it is 225 by 100. Can we write it as 225%? Yes. Your percent can be greater than 100 also. That's nowhere wrong. Okay. Now let's move forward. When is the next class? The next class for grade 8 is on Monday. We're going to start off with your first chapter, rational numbers. Amazing session it's going to be. The content is so crisp. You will love it. You will understand every concept there. So please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All right. And Chintu, don't forget to tell this to all your friends as well. Call them in. Okay. Now, let's do a quick word problem where usually a lot of people struggle to do. rupees 250 is to be divided amongst Harish, Kumar and Ram so that Harish gets 2 parts. Harish is getting 2 parts. Alright. Kumar is getting 3 parts and Ram is getting 5 parts. Now this 250 rupees that I have is divided among Harish, Kumar and Ram. What in which ratio? In the ratio 2:3:5. So whenever we have a ratio, what do? We take it and multiply it with a variable. है ना? 2x plus 3x plus 5x. So this total amount that they are having will always be equal to 250 because in the beginning I only had 250 rupees to give them. है ना? So when I add all the money each of them got, it should end up, we should end up getting 250 rupees, right? So what is that we have here? 10x is equals to 250. So what is your x? Your x is equals to 25, right? What did we just do? We have used our simple equations that we have learned in grade 7th to solve for the value of x. Now, once we know that Harish has got 2x, Kumar has got 3x and Ram has got 5x, we know how much each of them have got here. है ना? So 2x matlab 2 into 25, which is going to be 50. 3x ka matlab 3 multiplied with 25. He got 75 rupees. And what is 5x? 5 multiplied with 25, which is 125. So how much money did each of them get? Harish got 50 rupees, Kumar got 75 rupees and Ram has got 125 rupees. Now what do we have to calculate? The main problem here is we have to calculate the percentage. So to calculate the percentage, you need to know what fraction of amount did each of them get. To convert anything into percentage, guys, you first need to know what fraction of it is available, right? Now, when I talk about Harish, what fraction of amount did he get? 550 rupees out of 250 rupees. This is the fraction. So, once you have a fraction, all you have to do is multiply by 100 to convert that into a percentage. So, as you can see, 0, 0 will get cancelled here. 25 into 1, 25 into 4, 4 into 5 will give it 20%. So 20% Harish has got, 30% Kumar has got and 50% Ram has got. Alright. So whenever you have to convert anything into percentage, please make sure that you remember this concept. You have to first find out how much fraction of it is available and then convert and then multiply it with 100 and convert it into a percentage. We have seen how to convert a decimal, a fraction, a ratio to percentage. Now, how about converting percentages to decimals, fractions and ratios? Easy peasy pizza cheesy here. So 36%. Matlab kya hai? What does that mean? 36 divided by 100. That's what is 36%. Percent is percentum per 100 units, right? So 36%. Now this is our fraction, but we would like to simplify it further. You can use your two table for that. Basic two table also you can go ahead. So you will be having 18 by 50. But can you further simplify this? Yes, with two table again. So you will be having 9 by 25. So we just converted a percentage to a fraction. Now, how do you convert a fraction to a decimal? By dividing. Now, what about a ratio? You can simply write it as 9:25. Understood? So this is how we convert a percentage to a decimal, a fraction, and a ratio. Anything else? Anything else? I think it's recorded. It's not recorded. I'm live right here reading your chats. Indo Fit Official. Hello. All right. Now, let's talk about the increase and decrease in percentage. Okay? Now, this one formula is actually very useful when it comes to profit and loss, profit percent, loss percent. It's the same formula that we will be using. I'm going to show you how. Okay? Now, what is profit percentage? matlab whenever, sorry, what, not profit percentage, what is percentage change? Now, when do you say something has changed? The temperature today is comparatively less than yesterday. How will you know that? When you know the fact कि आज का temperature का value is less when compared to yesterday. So there's a change in the value. So yesterday's value will be the original value. Today will be new. For example, let's think we are living in Antarctica. Okay? So yesterday the temperature was a little higher. I will say 3 degree. Okay? In Antarctica, this is a higher temperature. Alright. So now today it is a little colder. So let me take it as 1 degree. So originally what was the temperature? Initial, the first temperature, yesterday's. So this would be the original value and this would be the new value. Alright, so what is the percentage change formula? New value. What is the new value here? 1 degree minus original value divided by original multiplied by 100. Why are we multiplying by 100? Because we want a percentage of a change formula, right? We want it in percentage. Increase or decrease percent. We want to know how much did the temperature decrease in terms of percentage. We know it decreased by 2 degrees when you look at the numbers there, but we want that in percentage, right? So here you will be having minus 2 by 3 into 100. Now, why are we getting this minus? So that minus is actually indicating that there is a decrease in the value. If you got a plus there, matlab there's an increase in the value. So don't panic if you get a minus sign there. It is just to indicate that the value has decreased. The temperature has gone down. Nothing more. So don't panic. Oh my God, I got a negative answer. Maybe I just have to flip numbers here and there. Maybe it should be 3 minus 1, not 1 minus 3. Don't panic. All right. So always make sure that keep this in your mind. Minus is indicating that there's a temperature decrease. It's just clearly showing it to you in mathematical language. Nothing more. All right. So like this, we would be finding out the percentage decrease or percentage increase. Now let's do a small question here. Khyati's height was 180 centimeters last year. And this year when she measured her height, she was 189 centimeters. Calculate the increase in the percentage. Okay, increase in the percentage in her height. Now we want to find out the increase percent. Hai na? Okay. Now, what is the original value? Originally, she was 180 centimeters. What is the new value right now? What is the new value? The new value is 189 centimeters. Now, we clearly know that there is an increase in the height. Your height cannot decrease. It can either be the same thing or it has to increase. It cannot decrease. Hai? So, now what is the percentage increase? That's what we have to find out. So, that would be new value minus original value upon what are we supposed to take here? Original value we have to take, not the new one. We have to take the original value multiplied by 100. So now what is that we'll have? 189 minus 180 will give you 9 by 180 multiplied by 100. So you can cancel out the zeros here. 9 into 1, 9 into 2, 2 into 1, 2 into 5. So how much did her height increase? By what percent did her height increase? Her height has increased by 5% when compared to the last year. All right. Now, the same logic we are going to use in profit and loss. Now, when do you say you have got a profit? When the selling price is greater than the cost price. You suppose, for example, I have this pouch with me. Okay? I bought this pouch for 200 rupees, let's say. Okay? Now, I didn't like the color of the pouch. I was like, oh no, I don't want this color. I want something pink. So, I'm going to sell this pouch to my friend. Okay? But I'm selling it for 400 rupees. Very chalak. So, what happened here? The cost price is less than the selling price. Or you can say the selling price is greater than the cost price. So, of course, there's a profit of 200 rupees. So, how much? 400 selling price minus the cost price will give you the profit. Then do you say that there's a loss? Same story. If I bought this pouch for 200 and if I sold it only for 100 rupees, now you know that your cost price is greater than the selling price. Right? So when your cost price is greater than the selling price, the money that you spent is more than the money that you have got, then you have got a loss. Hai? So it would be CP minus SP. Alright. So now the value that you're getting here is in rupees. 200 rupees, 100 rupees. But I don't want it in rupees. I want it in percent. Hai? How much percent did I gain? How much percent did I lose? Now to convert into percentage, it's the same as percentage increase or percentage decrease. Let's take percentage increase to be profit, percentage decrease to be loss. So what happened there? New value minus original value divided by original value multiplied by 100%. So this new minus original is what? SP minus CP or CP minus SP. है ना? Original and new value तो यही है. So CP is the new value. Sorry, CP is the original value. SP is the new value. So here, now what do? We take profit percent as profit by CP. Why are we taking it upon CP? Because CP is the original value. Try to link this formula to percentage increase and decrease formula. You don't have to remember all of them. That's it. You just have to remember that one percentage increase decrease formula. That's it. You don't have to remember profit percent, loss percent also. It's the same concept if you know. Hai na? It's the same thing. Alright. So what happened here? Percentage, profit percentage is profit by CP into 100. Profit क्या है? SP minus CP because SP is greater. We don't want it in negative. Okay. Divided by original price, which is the cost price of the commodity, multiplied by 100%. Now, what is loss here? CP minus SP divided by, again, whenever we are calculating anything, percentage increase, decrease, loss percent, profit percent, we're always going to calculate on the cost price. So that is just going to be this. All right. Easy peasy, pizza cheesy. So just remember one formula, that is this one. Percentage increase, percentage decrease. This is one formula and you don't have to remember profit percent, loss percent and CPSP ka alag formulas. You don't have to do anything. You can derive from the same. Alright. Now, let us do a question. I want you guys to answer this in the chat box. Alright. Find whether the following transactions are in profit or loss. The first one, a general knowledge book was bought for rupees 850 and sold for rupees 425. Now you tell me, was it a profit or a loss? Is this a profit or is this a loss? What is it? Quick, quick, quick. They've bought it for 850 rupees. So what does that mean? Yes, it is the cost price and they're selling it off for 425 rupees. So what is it? It is the selling price. So clearly your cost price is greater than the selling price. So of course it has to be loss. All right. Now find if the transaction is profit or loss and also find the profit percent or loss percent in each case. Profit or loss percent in each case. Okay? So Ranveer bought a motorcycle for 14,000 rupees. So what is the cost price here, guys? The cost price is 14,000 rupees and sold the same for 15,500. So clearly your selling price is greater than the cost price. So what does that imply? He has got a profit. How much profit? That would be given by selling price 15,500 minus the cost price, which is 14,000. All right. So what is that we have here? 1500. So guys, if you want to do really quick subtractions, really super fast additions and subtractions the Bhanzu way, do enroll for our live classes. All you have to do is, there's a link in the description box. All you have to do is click on that link. give out your details and our team will reach out to you. We have a separate curriculum for speed maths where we would logically tell you how to increase your speed. There are no tricks and all that you'll have to remember. Very easy peasy. Trust me, it's very amazing. It'll blow your mind. So you can try out our demo classes first. It's totally for free. No catch there. Totally for free. All you have to do is just give out your mail ID. The link is in the description box. Click on that. Check out our website and do enroll for our free demo class. All right. Chalo. Yes. So clearly this is a profit. We want profit percentage. So profit percentage would be profit, that is 1500, by cost price 14,000 multiplied by 100. When you do this, you would be getting your what? Your profit percentage. All right. So now, can somebody tell me what is exactly the profit percent? Demo is not coming. No, there is a description box. There is this thing, take a free live class now. There's a link right next to it. You just have to click on that link and you have to give your details there. And we will reach out to you. We will book your calendar on a particular date whenever you're free for a free demo. Okay? All right? Okay. Very good. Come on, quick, everybody. Guys, please remember you always have to calculate the profit percent or loss percent on the cost price because that's the original value. Hai na? So here when you calculate, this would be coming around 10.7 percentage. So he has got a profit of 10.7 percentage. All right. Now we're going to dive deep into algebraic expressions. Now, whenever I say algebra, this is how my students, keep their face. They're like, oh my God, algebra is so bad. Like, if you feel algebra is tough, please let me know in the comment section because I am going to make your life easy. I'm going to make the entire chapter of algebraic expressions and identities, factorizations, easy peasy for you. You will start loving algebra just like how I love algebra. All right. Let us get started with the basics that you have already learned in your grade 7. Now, talking about algebraic expression, when do you say, when you look at this one and say, yes, this is an algebraic expression, how? So when I give you a veg biryani, you would know it's a veg biryani. How? Because you would spot vegetables in it. Hai na? There are few things that you would look at to tell ki haan, to confirm ki haan, ye veg biryani hai. Right? So similarly, when I give you an expression, how would you know that it is an algebraic expression or not? So basically, there are few ingredients that you require to make an algebraic expression. What are the ingredients? You need variables, you need coefficients, you need constants, and the fourth one is you need operators. What are your operators again? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, these operators. So these four ingredients together will form an algebraic expression. All right. You have math phobia much and much. We are right here to eradicate that math phobia, remove that math phobia from you. Do take a demo class with us and we'll tell you how would we do that. It's a free demo class. Okay, Chintu? So don't worry, we are right here. You can also follow us on YouTube. I'll be taking up live classes every day at 6 p.m. Okay? All right? Chalo. Now, what are the ingredients that we require to make an expression? Like just like the biryani example that I've given, what are the ingredients here? We need variables, we need coefficients, we need operators, and we need constants. Now, what is the difference between a constant and a coefficient? Now, when you clearly see, coefficients are also numbers, but these numbers are getting multiplied with the variable. Here, x and y are the variables, right? So these numbers are getting multiplied with the variables. That's why we name them not constants. We call them as coefficient. So if I say minus 7x plus 7. So this 7 is a constant. this minus 7 is a coefficient of x. Alright, so that's the difference between a coefficient and a constant. Now, what are the basics of your algebraic expressions? How are they formed? So when I give you an expression 10p³ plus 4p square minus q cube, how are they formed? When you add the terms 10p³, 4p square minus q cube. When you add these terms together is when you're forming the expression. But how are these terms formed? When you multiply 10p and q, you're forming 10pq. When you're multiplying 4 into p, you're getting 4p square. When you're multiplying minus q into minus q into minus q is when you're getting your minus q cube. है ना? So the funda here is you multiply factors to form terms and you add your terms to form your expression. This is how it works. Multiply the factors to form terms. Yeah, multiply variables and numbers to form terms. Add your terms to form an expression. Yes? Yes, everybody? All right. I was, Chintu, but now I am at Bhanzu. All right. Now, let's talk about what are like terms and unlike terms. Okay? Now, let's matchy the like terms here. Minus 2x square y. So, where else can you find x square y? Here, no. It's xy to the power 5. The power of x is different. There is no x here. Here it is yx square. So do you think x square y is the same as yx square? Yes or no? What do you think? Guys, what do you think? Do you think x square y is the same as yx square? Yes, of course they are. So as you can see, 1 and c are matching. Why? Because the variables are the same and the powers of the variables are also the same. X square, y to the power 1, y to the power 1x square. The variables are the same and the powers of the variables are also the same. Now, what about the second one? Minus 10x y to the power 5. So, as you can see, there is xy to the power 5 here. So, there you go. The coefficient does not matter, guys. Here it is minus 2, here it is 7, here it is minus 10, here it is 1. The coefficient does not matter. The number does not matter. What matters are the variables and the powers of that variables. Alright. Now, let's move to the next one. 5z square y cube is the same as minus 4y cube z square. Z square y cube is the same as y cube z square. Alright. When I talk about like terms, the variables need to be the same and the powers of those variables also need to be the same. Not the coefficients. They can be different. Alright. Next, we'll be talking about the last topic, finding the value of an expression. So here you have an expression ab square minus b plus a cube b, and we have to find what would be the value looking like when your a is minus 1 and your b is 2. So all I'm going to do is substitute the values in place of a and b. So here you have minus 1 multiplied with 4. Why? 2 square is 4 minus 2 minus 2. Why? Because minus 1 whole cube will give you minus 1 and you multiply that with 2, you will be getting minus 2. So here you have minus 4 minus 2 minus 2. So since all of them are negative, you add them. So here you'll have 8. But since all of them are negative, the answer is also negative. So just like that, I want you guys to answer this in the comment section and let me know what would be the value. Do let me know in the comment section what kind of videos do you want to watch on this channel, and we would definitely try to bring more and more interesting videos, and I'll try to reply to each and every comment of yours. So do not forget to like this video, share this video with every school going students, because this channel is now catering to grade 6th, 7th and 8th, 9th and 10th coming very soon. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. The next class for grade 8th is from Monday, where we are going to start off with your syllabus rational numbers, where we'll be quickly introducing you to rational numbers, properties, and how to find rational numbers on a number line. All right. So make sure that you are setting your reminders to Monday 6 p.m. sharp on your favorite YouTube channel, Bhanzu. All right. So thank you so much, guys. It was a lovely
teaching all of you here, and apologies for few glitches here and there, but yeah, Monday say we will be bang on time, and everything will be super smooth. So I'm going to see you again in the next class. Until then, please keep smiling.